Today's episode is sponsored by Altered. Altered is a 2-player trading card game in which each player brings a deck led by a hero card and their companion. In Altered, you'll lead 2 expeditions as they discover and explore the land surrounding your native peninsula of Agatha. What I love most about Altered is it's not a combative game despite it being a 2-player game. It's a really sweet way of bringing your hero card and your companion together, just like when I see my pets after a long trip. And its art is stunning. Altered is set in a modern, rich, and colorful fantasy universe featuring 6 unique factions and plenty of heroes to build around. Altered aspires to address the issues that the TCG market has faced. Their values lie within community, discovery, optimism, and being universal. In Altered, every card features a unique QR code that allows you to claim its digital ownership or even access the card's details if the ownership has been already redeemed. Right now is a great time to get into Altered with their recently launched incredible print-on-demand options and their digital marketplace where you can buy and sell cards. To learn more about Altered, be sure to check out that link in our bio. We would like to extend a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield is the only brand we trust to keep our cards safe. If you're looking for extra protection, be sure to check out their inner sleeves and their outer sleeves. And they're not just durable, they're cute too. With endless options to customize your deck, Dragon Shield provides a variety of colors, dual matte sleeves, and even the ability to create your own custom sleeves through their website. Dragon Shield made our trip to LA possible, and without them, we wouldn't be able to create these incredible episodes with some of your favorite faces in Magic. If you'd like to check out Dragon Shield, we have a link in our description below. You can use our code ScryBabies to save 5% at checkout. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome to Scry Babies. My name's Liz Stardust.
I'm Tori the Best.
And today we're here with Persephone and Joe Johnson, if you couldn't tell by now. Intros are usually like this all the time, but it's also the most chaotic when it is the 4 of us here. We are playing some spicy EDH, so I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves and the decks that you're playing.
Cool. I am Persephone Valentine. You probably know me from doing dropout stuff and being very stupid on the internet. And I am playing Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. It basically makes abilities cost less.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. All right, cool. You might want to edit that out because it's early in the video.
I am a voice actor for hire if anyone wants to hire me. Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Do it.
People.
What's going on? It's your boy Joe Johnson, aka Black Needle, aka Bushido Brown, aka Known Thug. Today I am playing my mother, which is Samut. And she's a badass, and it's Naya, and that's what I do. So you already know the deal. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, gonna do Samut things.
That sold me to whatever the deck is.
Oh, Joe.
I'm ready to get spanked. That's basically where I'm at.
I'm always getting spanked, but not in the fun way. I'm gonna be playing Arthur Marigold Knight today. It's my fun little, like Winona thing. Stop laughing at me.
You said not in a fun way. I'm like,
Always being spanked, not in a fun way.
what does that mean?
Yeah, can you explain it to me? What does that mean? Explain it.
We're about to find out.
You know, getting spanked by this really cool commander from Bloomburrow. That's right. We're gonna try to cheat in some creatures and, you know, do some attack stuff. Very fun.
Also attacking, so I'm playing Karlach. This was actually inspired by Joe Johnson.
Hey.
I've never played Gruul before. I know you do lots of stompy big Gruul. I was originally trying to play it with blue because Ian has a really fun CDH like deck of this. But I decided, no, I'm ready to play Gruul. So that is what I'm doing. It's got Raised by Giants. Karlach, do punchy, win game. I won the die roll, so I will be going first.
Boom.
Boom.
I'm going last.
But say chew.
We say chew.
Birds of Paradise.
Bop. It's a bop.
It's a bop.
Bolt the bird.
Pass.
Cool. I'm going to play Burn Willow Clearing. It enters tapped, and I will pass.
All right, cool. We'll draw a card, and we will play a Spire Garden. Since I have more than 2 friends, then I can tap it for a land of our elves.
Oh, so pretty.
Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, I love that version of them.
You see it?
It's very pretty.
Job
a good
for
one.
Joe.
There's so many different versions of that card, but that is definitely the prettiest one.
Yeah,
I've
this
seen.
is definitely,
That's definitely the winner.
yeah.
I'm gonna play a tapped Steam Vents. Go ahead.
Okay.
Untap.
What is everyone's favorite Ninja Turtle?
Raphael.
Raphael. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah.
I would have thought you were a Michelangelo fan.
I
Probably
think
Donatello.
Donatello's the best.
I was saying I think Donatello's like too.
I hate all of them.
You hate all of them?
I don't like the Ninja Turtles.
Every single one of them.
I don't like the Ninja Turtles.
Not at all.
I don't like the Ninja Turtles.
Not even a side
They
character.
can meet me outside. Don't like
Not
them.
even the game Hyperstone Heist, one of the best games ever
Yeah.
made.
I would definitely smash Master Splinter. I will be playing him out in for my land for turn and play your boyfriend, Steve.
Oh.
Oh.
Steve just shows up with a 6-pack and there's like 3 full beers. And he's just like drunk as shit already because he's ready to leave the party.
This Steve, not that Steve.
Not that Steve, not to clarify.
To clarify.
Love that Steve.
I'm not
This one.
gonna do anything else. I will pass.
Put down a Spire Gyre and it would enter taps, but I have more than 2 opponents. Lucky me.
Friends.
I will tap these 2 to put in Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. If 1 or more 1/1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many +1 1/1 counters are put on it. Instead, I can pay 1 colorless and 1 green and tap it and put a 1/1 counter on target artifact or creature I control as a sorcery.
Noise.
So I will now pass.
Right. Let's see what we draw. A magic card. We're gonna play a Montagna. We're gonna tap it for a Soul Ring. That's the real Soul Ring.
Oh yeah.
Like magic.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tap that and this. Tap that. For a Sylvan Library. I have a floating mana, but I'm not gonna use it. So.
I knew I should have mulliganed until I got a Soul Ring.
Let's see. I'll play a tapped Hollowed Fountain. And an Ornithopter.
Oh, nice.
Go.
I think I'm actually gonna sack Steve at your end step and get myself a basic.
It's like, I'm going home, y'all. Give me your keys, Steve. Give me your keys.
Anyways, Rootbound Crag coming out. Tapping all my mana down for Karlach, Fury of Avernus.
Dami Mami.
She says whenever you attack, if it's the first combat phase this turn, untap all attacking creatures. They gain first strike until end of turn. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. I'm not gonna do anything else. I will pass.
I am going to
Is she a Dami
get
Mami?
emotional. Karlach, yeah.
But she's so fun.
You think that Domimanis can't have fun? They have multiple settings. They're people, Joe. You have to respect women. They are fully fleshed human beings with real thoughts and feelings beyond the fact that they will step on you.
Clip that.
I'm gonna put my commander in play. Agatha, the Vile Cauldron. Activate abilities of creatures you control. Cost X less to activate, where X is Agatha, the Vile Cauldron's power. This effect can't reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1. I am going to pass out of embarrassment.
We're gonna untap and we're gonna full send. Full send. Full send. Draw 3 cards. Because I'm not a coward. Oh, I didn't get a land.
Oh, no. In 8 cards?
Yeah, that sucks. That's fine. 1, 2, 3,
got a
4,
whole
5,
meme
6,
about that.
7. That's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna play this Storm-Carved Coast. And then, ooh, this could be really fun. I'm going to play my favorite, A True Name Nemesis.
Ooh.
And I'm going to choose Joe Johnson.
I just took 8 and there's a Karlach out.
I know.
You chose to take 8. You did that to yourself.
I did.
Yeah, that's true. That is your fault.
That is your fault.
However, just want to let you know, I am at the lowest life total currently.
Yeah, but she always chooses me, so it's so cool that she chose somebody else this time.
Even if you do have the most terrifying thing on the board right now.
That is all.
I'm gonna cast Orin Frostfang.
Oh, it's off the rough thing.
Frostfang. This is an attacking creature, this is a 2/6 that says attacking creatures you control have death touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
So you're gonna have first strike and death touch.
That's bad.
I think the first attack will be going this way. Oh, me. Well, then I'm gonna go over here. So I have an attack trigger that says I'm going to untap this, and it's gonna have first strike. So it has first strike and death touch. So I will be sending that your way first.
I took the life away already.
You're
I made
perfectly
the
fine.
right choice.
With that, and then I draw a card because it deals combat damage. Then I'm gonna attack again. Karlach.
Again.
All right, so I'll send Karlach this way. It'll be just an additional 5 for strike death touch.
At me?
Yes.
Why? I didn't choose you.
Look
Well,
good.
because I figure if I do this, then I can get Joe next turn. He won't be as mad. and then I'm gonna draw another card.
I'm noting a theme and a problem here.
Joe Johnson.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yes, Joe Johnson, yep.
So that is everything I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Cool. I'll untap. I'm gonna put down a forest. I am gonna play Growing Rights of Itlimoc.
That is a Jamaican card.
Itlimoc, yep, it might as well be. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from that and put it in your hand. I need mana gain. I'm gonna get an Arbor Elf. I am going to then tap 1 to play the Arbor Elf so that I have some mana draw. And then I will move to combat. But I don't think I should do anything because I'm squishy, so I will pass.
All right. In step, I'm gonna tap for 5. And I'm gonna flash in other Samut. So she has double strike, vigilance, haste, and all other creatures I control have haste, and I can pay 1 white and untap another creature. I'm not a coward.
That's terrifying.
I got a land. There we go. Another 3 damage, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna play Selvala. Explorer returned. Parlay, I can tap her. For each player reveals the top card of the library. For each non-land creature I control, or non-land card I revealed, I add 1 green mana and gain a life. And I'm gonna do it. Hey, is it Oslet Pride?
Tulsi?
Jungle Basin.
So I don't get it from that, but I get it from that. And so everyone draws that card, and I gain 3. See?
See, perfect.
See, being a coward paid off. Not being a coward paid off. For a Vodalkin Orrery, I will just pass turn.
Cool. I'll play this mountain, and I'll tap 4. I'm going to play Aragorn, King of Gondor.
You become the monarch.
I am the king.
You are the king.
Whenever he attacks, up to 1 target creature can't block this turn, and if I'm the monarch, creatures can't block this turn. That's it. I get to draw a card because I am the monarch.
What, did you want to swing that at me for 3?
Yeah.
I reminded you, and then you're still gonna do it?
No, I won't. Don't worry about it.
I'm taking
You're not
3.
a coward. You know what? Right.
I'm not a coward.
coward. I'll
Reminding
attack
you.
with true name nemesis.
Oh, what is happening here?
Nothing.
What is happening?
No, just old Gnawbone. Says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens.
Oh, I see. So we're starting rapidly with causing problems.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
This turn, what?
I will let you go to combat. I'm going to send.
No goes. Nose goes.
Well,
I did nose goes.
you were really good at it. This combat I won't.
Wait. This is until in the turn.
No.
Whoa.
I'm gonna send this at Joe, so just this. It's the first attack. Now these will untap.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's okay. So Karlach swung at Tori for 5, and then my Frostfang is gonna swing at Joe for 2. They both are gonna do damage, so I'm going to draw a card, 2 cards, and then I will be making treasure tokens, so 5, 6, 7 treasure tokens. There's an additional combat base. Karlach at Seppi this time. I will have a draw trigger, and I will make 5 treasures.
You are also the monarch now, right?
I will be the monarch. I'll play that toasty you know about. I'm gonna play Zariel. So it's got a couple modes. So the +1 has creatures you control get +1 and gain haste until end of turn. The 0 is make a red devil creature token. That's a 1/1. When it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. And then you get an emblem with at the end of the first combat on your turn, untap target creature you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase for 6. It comes in at 4. I will just make a devil. I will then pass the turn.
I will draw this card. Okay, I'm going to put down a mountain, and then I will put down a Gilded Lotus.
Nice.
And then I will tap Arbor Elves to untap Forest, to tap Forest to put in Llanowar Elves, which is
Ew.
far inferior to yours.
Well, they're cousins.
Yeah, they're cousins, and all the good looks went over there. Probably the brains too, if we're being honest.
They still invited to the cookout.
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Still
I'm going to tap the Gilded Lotus to put a Staff of Domination into game. It can untap it with 1 cost, and then for each subsequent level of colorless mana I pay, I can do a bunch of other stuff like gain life, untap target creature, tap target creature, draw a card. And then I will move to combat, because I can totally do that. I'm not a class tier whatsoever. Everyone's scary. You're especially scary. I don't think I can do anything about that. So, I'll move to second main phase.
If you want to tell me, I will allow you to take the crown.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that even a little bit.
I won't lie to you.
Oh, you won't lie to
never
me?
No.
Okay, so if I swing at you with a 1/1.
Absolutely, you can do this.
I'll swing at you with a 1/1.
Yes, you absolutely can, and I will take one.
That is way too nice. I will move to my end step. I'll draw a card because I'm the monarch, and I will pass.
All right. We may or may not full send. Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's
I thought you weren't a coward.
see. You got, damn it. You call my bluff.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, relax.
Damn.
I wasn't a coward.
We don't have to attack Joe. Just let him do it 2 more times after we say this, and then he'll be out.
I'm going to tap my soul ring and then tap 2 more, taking a life, because I'm not a coward, and I'll play Smothering Tide. And then I'm going to tap Savala to parlay.
Yep. Guardian Project.
Fraley's Lenore's Fury.
Okay, so everyone will draw that card. And would anyone like to pay for Smothering Tide?
No.
So I gain 3, boop, 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 3 green, and 3
Actually, yes, I would. Tap.
it's 2.
Never mind.
3 green floating. I'm gonna play a Delighted Halfling, so delightful, having a great time. And so I have 2 green floating. I'm gonna tap 2 for the One Ring.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you need that, I think.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the burden and draw a card. I played a land this turn, so I can't do that anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and use a treasure to tap Samut to untap Savala, and I'll tap her again to parlay. All right, cool. So everyone draws a card, and then I will gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4.
Yep.
3 treasures. 4 green floating. I'll use 1 for, up to 2 for Arcane Signet. 2 green floating. I'm gonna use 1 white on the Arcane Signet to play a Drum Bellower. And I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 treasure to play an Oscillate Pride.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you're making...
So many things. That
Whee!
card is brutal.
And I will go to my instep.
Me and my 2 little elves
I
alongside
definitely-
Agatha.
Have the city's blessing. So I'm gonna make a cat,
So you make 2 cats and 6 treasures, is it?
2 cats, and 6 treasures. And I do have the One Ring out, just letting y'all know.
Okay.
So I cannot be hurt. And I'll pass, and I'll untap.
I'm gonna tap all 5 to cast my Commander Arthur. Yay.
Do you want to read them one more time for us?
Sure, whenever Arthur and another creature attacks, I loot the top 6 cards in my library and I put a creature in tapped and attacking, and the rest go in the bottom of my library in random order, and then at the end of combat, it goes to my hand. I'm gonna go to combat. Joe, you have protection from everything. So I'm just not gonna attack you with your new nemesis. However, I will attack you because you can't kill Arthur, thank God. I'll attack you with Arthur, and Aragorn will come over here, and I will Gnawbone can't block, so that way it won't die. This will trigger with Arthur. I'm gonna use Restoration Angel. And I'll send that to you as well.
ETB on Restoration Angel?
Yes, so it's going to, when it enters, I may exile a target non-angel creature I control and return it to the battlefield that I control. Let's see.
What's your true name, nemesis?
I'm gonna do True Name Nemesis. You're still scary, you're still scary.
Oh, and on your draw, did you pay for Smother?
Boop. I guess I could just blink in this and I'll just name you for now.
Shocking.
So I'm taking how much damage? 7?
Yeah, 4 and then 3 in the air.
This is a 4/4. I can't block with all Gnawbone. So I'll block with my Devil and just do 1 damage to you.
Okay, and I will gain 4. And I'm the Monarch, yay! And then at the end of my turn, I will draw a card and this will go to my hand.
And then I get another
Yep,
booper.
and I have to go to discard.
And then I'm gonna also do some stuff. I'm gonna tap Savala at the end of your turn and parlay everyone.
Parlay? Dolly.
Okay, 1, 2. So I get 2. I gain 2 life. And then would anyone like to pay for?
No.
So I get 3 treasures, and then I'm going to use a treasure to use Samut's ability to untap Selvala, and I'm gonna tap Selvala and parlay again.
Sorcery.
Creature.
Land.
So boop, boop, boop. So it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone draws a card, and I gain 3 treasures.
So many. I'm so mad I can't attack you.
I'm just gonna flash in Kutzel for 1 treasure. Kutzel says your opponents can't cast spells during your turn, and then whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than their base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I have haste. Yeah. And then I'm gonna flash in this Samut with I need 2 treasures, I believe. Are my engines?
Vroom, vroom.
And then yeah, that'll be the end of my reaction.
How many cards do you have in hand?
7.
All right, so I could play Raised by Giants, but I would prefer not to make Karlach into a big body that takes somebody out right now when like, I need Joe Johnson to keep being the threat, so I'm not the threat, but also I need to not die to stuff. So I have a million things I could play. Did I play a land for turn? I don't think so. Do I have a land for turn? I also don't think so. Cool. 8,000 cards, no land. So Joe's life total can't change and his board is okay?
No, my board is what it is.
Got it.
I protect it from everything. My life total can't.
So your creatures aren't protected?
No. All this is fair game.
Got it. Okay. I think I have to wait on the card I have for that.
All breaks, no gas.
I have a Chandral's Ignition,
I see. I see.
so I'm trying to just be. I think I have to go to combat first, but let me see what I'm gonna cast before that. Yeah, I'll play something and then I'll play Chandra's Ignition, I think. I'm gonna give my creatures +1/+0 until end of turn. They have haste, not relevant. I'm gonna go to combat. So I'll just send Old Gnawbone and Karlach at Tori, and then I'll send Toski at you. I'll have an attack trigger, so they will untap, and they will all have first strike, and there will be an additional combat phase. Toski must attack, it's indestructible, so if you're taking the if there's no blockers here, and is there any blockers on your side?
I have True Name Nemesis.
Okay, and then, so nothing will happen with Karlach, no damage will be assigned, the flyer will give you damage for 7. 2 will go over there, so that means, I will draw 2 cards.
Wouldn't it be 8 from Old Gnawbone?
8 from All Nova, sorry, 1 more. Draw 2 cards, and I will be making 7, 8, 9 treasures.
And would you like to pay for any of the draws?
You know what? Let me look at my draws that I had. I will not pay. Sure, I'll pay for this one.
You're paying for 1?
1.
So I get 3 treasures.
Another combat's gonna happen, or all 2 of these at you and this one at
Me.
7. Yeah. So just 2 here, 8, and then 3 here.
So I'll block the Frostfang with True Name.
And then take the 8 in the air. Or you want to block that one too?
I'll block with the one it's not True Name.
Okay, so 1 source of damage will go through, so I will draw a card off of Toski, and then I'll also draw a card off of the Frostfang. Joe Johnson, you will make 2 treasures. It does not matter anymore. I will make 2 treasures off of my Toski. All right. I will pay 2 life for Stomping Grounds. I think I'm supposed to play the Chandra's Ignition. 2 and 3. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. So Chandra's Ignition will be for 8. Any responses here?
I would love to respond.
Of course you will.
I will tap Selvala, so everyone will parlay.
It's a survival if it is. You better not.
1, 2, 3. And no one pays, so I will get 3 more treasures. And then I'm going to, so I have 3 floating. I'm going to use 1 treasure, tap Samut to untap Selvala, and then tap Selvala again and parlay. And that is just 2. So I'll draw the card.
I have this brick of a hand right now that I'm like,
I'm going to play Survival of the Fittest. I'm going to pitch the Finhorn Elves to Survival of the Fittest to look for a creature.
stuck.
You really do.
Then I'm going to get get the other Savala, put it in my hand. I'm gonna flash in Savala, can't be countered from the Dilated Halfling. And then I'm gonna use a treasure to tap Savala for 6. I'm gonna pitch an Eternal Witness. I'm gonna get a Teamer Sabertooth. If I play Teamer Sabertooth, I have infinite mana. I do. Because I will, so it comes in, I'll use 6 treasures, then I will flip Savala, she'll come back in, I will then have 6 every time I activate it. So that's 2 to bounce, 1 to activate, so that's, I'm netting 3 every time.
Because you have to play Savala too.
You're right.
It's exactly 6.
Explain to me how you're not gonna let me have the Chandra's Ignition because what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I will respond to the Chandra's Ignition. I will grab my Balin, the Haymaker. I will flash that in.
Because also this was net neutral, so we're trying to fix it.
Yeah. So like we're trying to fix this so that I have more the infinite life thingy or the infinite mana thingy. I will also go and grab a choose your own adventure, either Perforos or a Gate Instigator.
I have no interaction.
Or Witty Roastmaster, and then proceed to loop creatures while the Chandra's Ignition is on the stack.
So then with that, there's no way that this will ever resolve, right?
Correct.
GG.
So in my hand, and before this, I had a lot of do double damage. I could have made the Rise by Giants, but I figured if I just do light attacks so I can get card advantage, that was probably better. Atali, Pro Facebreaker, Ancient Copper Dragon. I had so many do more combat cards. It just, you played the One Ring at the right time or else you would have been chopped liver.
Yep.
What'd you have? Because you were looking.
So I didn't quite have infinite, but I came close and I could have done a massive amount of damage. So I had the Hate Flare, Paradise Mantle, and the Ozolith. Plus the ability from this, I would have been able to do mass quantities of damage by constantly tapping and untapping this for only 1 red mana cost.
What'd you have?
Trish.
Oh, those are all good cards. They just weren't the right cards for the moment. Did you have any other interaction in your hand or anything, Joe? Or?
Yeah.
Did he need any?
Deflecting Swat. I had Dawn's Charm.
The Fall.
I had the Floss Maneuver. I had Thor's Concealment, and then I was gonna do this.
You're a
turn.
monster.
Of course.
You are a monster.
That was a game. That was
certainly a game.
the most chaotic game for sure. We want to thank Seppi again and Joe Johnson for coming to play Magic with us. A lot of rule and extra bullshit happening today. If you want to follow them, we have all their information down in the description below. Be sure to check out their channels and their places on the internet because they're cool and so hot and awesome. And I love them. The end. I meant their content's hot. I also said they're hot, but congratulations.
Thank you.
And to see more episodes like this, be sure to leave us a like and a comment. Let us know what other decks you want to see, who we want to see on here next. If you want to see these lovely people again, right down there.
Boom.
Right now.
Do it.
Yes!
Do it.
Thank you for watching this episode of Scry Babies. Tori and I would like to thank our patrons who make episodes like the one you saw today possible. We'd like to give a special shout out to our producer tier. Matthew, Thor Keeper, Old Panda, and Uncle Butts. Thank you so much for being producers. Be sure to check out this tier for unique benefits and special rewards. And a thank you to our Tier 5 and Tier 4 patrons. 00 Montangro, Dead, Guillermo, Matt Wingrove, and me. We love our patrons and we hang out with them every week on our Discord. Be sure to check out Patreon for other benefits as low as $1 US. We'll see you there.